We have got the under-17 board relay final. The national championship is underway right now. We saw both the semi-finals earlier, which was quite the treat. And now we have the best of the best lining up for the final. And Harold, this looks to be a great race. The field being spread out already just by this early whitewater.
And the line's so important for where you start on that start line. So we've seen a few different changes there. Right-hand side able to get their way through. Left-hand side water moving really nice and fast, but they've got further to paddle. But it looks like everyone's got out unscathed at the moment. Rates want to be picking up to nice and fast and then getting out to that first can.
Absolutely. If we have a look across the field, we've got Met Caloundra A and B team in the final. Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, Maroochydore, 2 teams in the mix as well. Swansea, Northcliffe, Wanda, Cooks Hill, Terrigal, Northcliffe, 2 teams for them. Alexandra Headlands, North Bondi, Umina, Avoca and North Curl. That is our under-17 female board relay finalists. The ladies in the water right now. Looks to be maybe North Bondi on the inside line there, but Northcliffe leading out at the moment.
Yeah, and from what we've seen already this morning, Jen, Northcliffe is going to be the one to beat. This is their race to lose. They've got 3 amazing fast paddlers. Yep. And if they execute, they are unstoppable today, regardless of what the wave's going to throw up.
True. Definitely, we talk about the depth of the Newport Club. Definitely one of the premier clubs in New South Wales. At Northcliffe, they are the team to beat across both the men's and the women's. So if we look back to the semi-finals, Harold, it was Northcliffe that took out Heat 1, Maroochydore took out Heat 2. Both of them in the mix at the moment, just coming into that second bank, and they'll just get up and over this one.
And we just heard Mitch Morris say earlier as well, getting out to that back can, I feel the waves breaking, really uncomfortable, just probably more annoying for them trying to actually maintain their rate there. Feel the girls are probably going to have to pop up there. We're nearly at that back can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, punching through, make a decision, get back in your rate, get that board speed back up, and let's get around the cans. Yeah,
and you can see it's really not too far from that second bank to get back on your board. A few paddles and you're at that first can. As we see one of the Alex teams just go through there, but it is all Northcliffe at the moment. The pack not spreading out too much, but Harold, as we've seen from these relays, and I love that we start Aussies with relays on Wednesday, boards and skis. Swim teams coming up later today as well. It's such a wonderful way to start in terms of blowing out the cobwebs, but really having some fantastic races with your teammates.
Wow, and again, the black cab of Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park throwing.
Loving it, loving it.
The challenge has been thrown, and you know what? We're here, we're ready to fight today, and that's exactly what they're doing. Northcliffe paddling unbelievably all morning, doing the same again, but you know what?
Burleigh Heads are not going anywhere though, and got some really nice wash around the cans. Now the ladies back up on their knees very, very quickly, trying to have first crack at these waves. And I tell you, that's a nice one that's just hidden from sight at the moment. We'll see if the girls get a nice little lift. North Curl in the mix as well. Let's see if we can pull down that one as well. Look at the lift that they're getting off this. 1, 2 and 3 are clear from the rest of the field right now.
So Northcliffe looking good. North Curly looking great. They're keeping up that rate there as well. So it looks like we've got a clear 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Inside line's probably just the best. A little bit more full there for North Curly. Keep that rate up. That might be Ashley Winsham.
Yep, North Curl definitely got the best run off this. I'd say the next wave is going to pick up all 3 of them to bring them through transition together. That could be our podium right there, Harold. That wave, that one runner made all of the difference. But North Curl looks to have the best of this again. Can she pull down? Oh, the beach would be loving this right now. Nice work.
Yeah, Ashley Winsham, unbelievable board paddler. She's set that up for the next paddler. Olivia Clues have been in this team there. So, wow, I thought from what I'd seen from all the Northcliffe paddlers, first paddler giving out a huge lead, but we've got a one wave lead at the moment. North Curl 1 looking strong. Can the next 2 paddlers keep that up?
I tell you what, and look at 1, 2 and 3. They have absolutely gapped the rest of the field right now. North Curl really lurking this transition. She knows that there's an Aussie gold medal up for grabs here. Loving seeing her work so hard around on the sand.
Yeah, Ash has been an amazing competitor. Started the junior nippers with Manly, moved across to North Curly about 3 seasons ago, and has just gone from strength to strength. And obviously, you just seen by that technique and the way she was able to pull over the top of that wave, some great skills.
That's Bailey from Northcliffe coming through. BHMP as well. The second and third tags have been made, and we have got some traffic behind. 1, 2 and 3 look pretty clear at the moment, but it's Maroochydore, North Bondi, Avoca, Terrigal, and is that Cooks Hill on the far right-hand side?
Cooks Hill there as well. You just see Lizzie Shearer coming out for Terrigal there. She was a Aussie medalist last year as a board leg. An amazing paddler there, and it looks like the rest of the crew's coming through not too far behind. So
Terrigal, North Burleigh, Cooks Hill in the mix.
That's your minor coming around the can there. Go, Devara, I can say that.
Yep, happy to give her a little cheer as she comes through in the chase pack here. I tell you what, North Curl though. Yeah.
Again, these amazing board paddlers.
A lot of times around the cans for her.
So looking through it, so we just had Nat Drobot there, first paddle lead out. Hasn't been on the board too much. Australian kayak
Yep.
now. Unbelievably good. I can't wait to see her on a ski this
It's
week.
going to be wonderful, isn't it? And have a look at the back there, Harold. Those waves on the second bank absolutely starting to stand up. There's two of them out there, and the girls would be looking at that. We can see some swimmers in the on the arena to the other side as well. North Kirkhill, though, trying to do anything to hold on to this lead at the moment. She knows that she's been gifted something very, very special from her first paddler. It is North Kirkhill, Northcliffe at BHMP, the under-17 female board relay.
So North Kirkhill last year, Youth Championships, 6 medals.
Amazing.
Last year.
Yep.
This year, 25.
No.
No, 100%.
25.
So 25. These guys got it
That's
locked
incredible. And I really love watching them on the Sunday. New South Wales as a whole, all of their clubs just lifted and found another gear for those team events. It was wonderful to watch. Again, with slightly different this year with the composite age groups, 13s, 14s, and then 14s, 15s. Tell you what, we've got out. There's a beautiful long shot there. Top 3 are clear, 4th position as well. She's got a lot of work to do to try and bring that second pack. But I tell you what, we have seen some waves come through today, Harold. It could make all the difference. North Kirkhill just holding on to the lead, but has nearly been caught by our paddler from Northcliffe.
Wow. Giving them the kiss of death again. Northcliffe have been absolutely dominant. We didn't see this from North Kirkhill in the previous 2 rounds, but right place, right time, wave reading, and anything can happen. But Ashley Wincham set that up.
She really did. That turning that runner into a wave was absolutely beautiful. She did not stop paddling the entire way through. And again, nippers, if you're watching this one, that is the way to bring a board race home. You do not stop. You do not look around. You keep your board moving. You keep that momentum going. And it really does pay off in those conditions right there.
And if it doesn't pay off, you're still moving forward.
You're still moving forward.
And again, a bit of white water coming through. Shouldn't be too much to worry about for these guys.
This one, just there you go. North Bondi is out. Maroochydore, Umina, Northcliffe, another Swansea cap, Terrigal in the mix as well. Loving seeing so many different caps in the youth age groups, Harold. We are really being treated for. Oh, North Kirkhill, she's just got to hold on to this. You can see the girls are paddling, looking behind, looking at the horizon. There's a nice runner coming through now. If North Kirkhill can keep her rating up, Northcliffe's going to be challenging as well.
So that's Olivia Clues on the left-hand side. Her brother just came home with a gold medal in the board relay for Newport. Olivia with the North Kirkhill club, and she's just on that inside. And look at that rate. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going.
Keep that board in front. Keep that rate up. The coaches will be on the sideline whistling hard.
Oh, they would
to keep that rate up. I don't know if the whistling does anything, but they all do it.
And you can see now that's given her a beautiful lead over Northcliffe. And again, with nothing immediately coming through, Northcliffe is working very, very hard, trying to push over this next one. There's another one coming behind, but North Kirkhill really just needs to keep her head down and her rating up right now, just to see if she can deliver a nice little wave through to the beach. I tell you what, North Kira can be really cruel sometimes. Northcliffe, is she going to, she's just lying down now. She's going to try and push over this next one. Could this make the difference for North Kirkhill?
Olivia Clues, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to be enough. Picked up out the back.
Tell you what, Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park is still in the mix here. If something comes through now, North Kirkhill just falling off the back of that one. And it looks like Northcliffe is going to come through on this one. There'll be 2 ladies running up the beach together.
So 16 have now come down to 2. And my favourite Spice Girls song, When Will 2 Become 1?
Because you need some love like you never needed love before.
We want to make this gold medal and hand it out to you.
Here we go. North Kirkhill and Northcliffe about to come around together. Interesting to see when are they going to build up some board speed right now. Looks like Northcliffe is really pushing this one here, loving the aggression. North Kirkhill up on her feet now, but look at the facial expression. I love it. There is an Australian gold medal on the line right now, and she's doing everything to get Northcliffe up there first.
And we've just seen on that dropping tide, a couple of people getting unstuck on a couple of little potholes just as they're coming through. We saw Olivia Clues get stumbled a little bit there, which has probably cost her about 15 metres. Northcliffe going into one, comfortable one, tagging on to Elise Wallace, last board paddler. She had a great board paddle in that semi, but again, Northcliffe got that lead. Will it be extended? Can they bring it home?
Yeah, that was Bailey from Northcliffe that came through on the transition there, and I loved how strong she was. She was pushing it, and that's really paid off and given her third paddler a nice little gap there. Swansea Belmont coming through, Maroochydore in the mix. I'd say that is 4 and 5 at the moment. These girls definitely not out of it for a podium finish, but I tell you what, it's going to take a lot to catch either Northcliffe or North Curl. The ladies quite close together now, Harold. That Whitewater really bringing everyone together.
Northcliffe B taking out 6 there, so this is the placings there, but look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 pops in a row.
North Curl's about to get hit again.
And this is going to bring them back to the pack.
It really will. This is where some of our other clubs, we've got the Chase pack on here as well. They are back in. North Bondi coming around the cans as well. Cooks Hill in the mix. Met Caloundra, Alexandra Headlands and Terrigal. The girls are really working hard. Wow, Harold, this is the sort of racing and excitement that you would expect for a board relay final at the Aussies. And wow, that tide is just going further and further out, meaning that our run legs are getting longer and longer until we reset the course. Northcliffe, though, look to be clear at the back in some... trying to see where North Curl is. We'll try and pan out for you soon. But Northcliffe, wow, they've really put the motor down now. Lost touch.
But we've seen a couple of waves come through. So it'll be interesting to see with this tide dropping. The cans will be reset later on. We did have a couple of comments saying that the course did look a bit short. Can guarantee you the guys are still doing a 5-metre paddle.
Yes.
It's just that the action is that fast and frantic that it seems like it's that little bit shorter. So making their way out. Northcliffe, solid rhythm at the moment in the lead for this gold medal.
Yep, lining up that can nicely. You can see North Curl trying to correct back down to the northern end of the beach. I tell you what, she's not even on the wash now, though. Northcliffe have really gapped the rest of the field.
So making their way through, we've got the top 6 there in shot at the moment. Northcliffe 1, North Curl in 2, and then that fight on Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. Geez, we've said them a lot today, and I'm enjoying saying it.
I'm loving it. I tell you what, Maroochydore is just on the wash now, trying to push up onto the podium. That'll be your top 4. Don't turn around, Northcliffe. You're doing fine. Just keep on going.
So the angles are on, like Kurt said, get around that apex, chase the runners in, keep that board going through. A couple are going to get clipped here. She'll be loving that out in front.
Yep.
Bit of white water for them. Give me a little bit more time.
Yeah, every wave that you go over, you know that it's just hitting everyone else behind you. It's the most beautiful feeling.
So moving through, IRBs, get out of the way because we are about to crown the under-17 board relay champion of Australia.
Here we go. We can see the finals package this afternoon. We've done some ski relays, board relays. We've got female Taplin coming up soon for the Opens and the 19s. Some ski relays for our junior competitors who are in the water at the moment. They won't get too much rest. They'll be back into it soon. And then the 19s and Open surf teams. And I think we'll see maybe even some of the ladies who are in the water right now in action later today for those Open events.
Look how strong that is. A little bit of a lift underneath. Pick that rate up. Get that board moving forward. Northcliffe 1, North Curly.
North Curly's been caught. Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park and Maroochydore, they are going to be pushing for potentially even a silver medal now. North Curl really need to get a motor on and be really smart on these runners on the way home if they want to hold on to silver.
But look at that. So North Curl, Northcliffe went in the water at the same time.
Yep, that's a really dominant paddle right there and a really wonderful show of force. But I tell you what, Harold, we've got some waves on out the back. I'm getting a little nervous. Who's going to make the best of this?
The Black Swan is making the best of it. Up on the knees, pulling the water hard, pulling over the top. So we've gone from 4th to 2nd. And that might just be enough just to keep that going through. Rates there.
She needs to keep on paddling, though. Yeah. And this is where it gets interesting. We've got a few more little waves coming through. Northcliffe, I don't think they're going to get them from here. But I tell you what, out the back, is that
Swansea Belmont as well.
As Maroochydore starts to tack back across to the southern end of the beach, and Northcliffe, that is going to seal it for them right there. A fantastic paddle. Perkins from Northcliffe doing everything right, just getting some white water there.
And a little bit of size on that little wave on that
there
little
really
bank
was.
there. Yep, take a rest.
Yeah, take a rest right now. You have earned it with such an amazing paddle. Perkins from Northcliffe coming through, just correcting through, and she's going to have a nice little run up the beach now, set up beautifully by her teammates. Bailey's coming through, and the smile says it all right there. Looks to be Maroochydore might be coming through, snaring a little silver medal for Black Swans. But it is all Perkins right now for Northcliffe. She's looking good and strong. Never hurts quite as much when you're winning that run up the beach.
Now take your time, take a bow. An absolute masterclass from start to finish. Heat, semi and final. Northcliffe dominant. Under 17 board relay champions taking home the gold medal. congratulations to the ladies of Northcliffe.
Yeah, Jamie Perkins, supported by Claudia Bailey and Alyssa Bailey.
What a team.
What a team. And I tell you what, keep an eye out for them, not just in the board relay, but ski relay, surf teams, Taplin coming through. And the Black Swans, that is Maroochydore. They had 2 teams in the final, which was wonderful to see. Again, showing some wonderful depth there. The team from the Sunshine Coast. Team B was Grace Giblett, Finley Barlow and Charlotte Davey. And their A team, Zoe Longhurst, Isabel Stark and Evie Warren. Fantastic work there. And again, here they come, BHMP. Burleigh-Heads Mowbray Park. What a morning that club is having. Jada Kempton, Charlotte Hart and Chelsea Wood. Another bronze medal in the bag for BHMP.
That's it, and no doubt these ladies have been putting in the hours, whether it be the hours in the pool or hours on the board. Similar fitness and conditions, probably not too conducive with surf skills, so it's enough for them to be able to get through. North Curl 4th, Swansea Belmont taking home the 5th, and last place, or the last points I should say, coming through very, very shortly, but wow.
And Northcliffe B team, some fantastic points for the crew coming through. But wow, that was a really lovely show of dominance, and they'll take a lot of confidence, Northcliffe, from that first gold medal win in the teams events this morning.
So if you're the other teams, you're looking through at your league, Burleigh-Heads Mowbray Park, you know, we want to give ourselves every best chance in whether it be the Taplin, the board relays, all that, and you're seeing this dominance coming through.
Look at that wave.
A little bit in there, little wipe of the nose, take a breath, have a smile at your teammate coming up, have a breath, and cruise it through. Absolute dominance. Tell you what, Kurt, these ladies absolutely smoked it in the heats, smoked it in the semis, and then just backed it up again and absolutely demolished the field.
Yeah, that's right, Harold. Consistency is king. Congratulations, girls. Australian champions. How's it feel?
Yeah, definitely a bit overdue because we had some difficulties last year with Alyssa hurting her knee on day 1, so really stoked to take that one out.
It was a tough race. North Curly gave you, a really tough run early on, but you held your composure and fought back.
Yeah, they had a really good start and it was good for competition, kept us going, so that was good. Good job, North Coco.
And what about this Northcliffe club? It's such a powerful club for many, many years, big traditions, and just must be great to be a part of it and continue that gold medal winning ways.
It's awesome to be a part of Northcliffe. Everyone's there for the same reason, to get this gold medal, and I'm just stoked to get it.
Well, congratulations, girls. A victory here and hope many more in the under-17s for this Aussies.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you.